Hi everyone, welcome to G9ija TV NewsScope. With me, as always, is Akin. I am so Akin. How's your weekend now? How did it go with you? Because it looks as
Uh,
if you were out all day, or you were just home.
it was a mixture of both. Hello, everybody. It was a mixture of both. A bit of a
Oh,
homebody, and then I went out quite a bit. So
all right, okay, good. So apparently, there's been some happening in London. So I think we'll start um, with the event um, that we had took place today in central London.
yeah,
The one and only Mr. Sunday Igboho, from the Oduduwa Nation Architecture. So apparently that they actually did some protests today. So I'm just going to quickly share the screen on that. So I was really surprised because I didn't hear anything about this. So okay, right, okay, can you see that?
yeah, I can.
So, yeah. So it says Sunday Igboho leads Yoruba independence rally in central London. So apparently, let me see. So we have at this in central London. So you can, I mean, your God is there, full force. Eko ni baje. Wow. Okay. Unfortunately, I think I might be able to another on Facebook. The video here. I'm not sure if I can get the yeah. There are just some level of hello. Can you hear me?
Hello, yeah, I can.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me as well?
Yeah, I can. I can. Can you hear me? Today, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hmm. Yeah, can you hear me now? Yeah, can you hear me? Today, can you hear me? I've been knocked off. I will sound. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? You muted yourself. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, can you hear me
Okay.
now?
Oh, yeah, I can. I can hear you now.
All right, okay. So apparently, they said they went to submit a petition.
Well, I don't. For the life of me, I just don't. I just don't understand what's going on. It takes a lot to understand what's going on in Nigeria nowadays. I just,
No, no, I just said well, my own is me. I'm a
I mean,
nationalist anyway. So
petition to who? Because really, I mean,
well to the British
well,
government now. So
yeah, but
maybe
well,
it's to
on
tell the
what?
British government to actually allow Yoruba
No,
because
no,
I don't really, apart from what took place under Buhari, back then, um, saying that I think for you to say that we want a Yoruba nation, I think the for me, I think they should do like a referendum.
yeah, that's what I would have thought. It's a peaceful when
Yeah,
you agitate
it's
when you agitate for
they
when you
should
agitate,
actually do a referendum among the Yoruba people
you do a referendum. In fact,
for that whether people support that notion that they
yeah,
want to leave. You cannot bring your. I mean, look, some of the pointers they brought, I agree with, but I don't think it's enough ground because I know that the issue they are actually talking about will repeat itself
oh
even if
yeah,
we have the Oduduwa nation. Do you
of
understand?
course. Oh
But
yeah, yeah,
in all fairness, right? If they want to democratize the whole process, I believe they should carry out uh, 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 um, they should actually carry out a referendum among all the Yoruba states.
that's what I would have assumed that would have happened anyway,
That
because
is the only issue that me I have. So
in
if the
country,
common consensus is that let's do Yoruba, then okay, majority carry the vote. Fair enough.
yeah,
If
but
the majority of Yoruba people want to do that, then we can do that.
yeah, but
But
even after a referendum is carried out, it still needs an agreement with the federal government of Nigeria, and I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon,
exactly,
because
but at least it's a place to start.
it's going to
Because I would have felt that if they've done that, that would be a sort of leverage, isn't it? A sort of leverage to say, look, people, this is what is going. This is the,
I,
you know, we've got these results.
yeah,
Sure, you understand? At least that would give them a solid leg to stand on.
yeah, I
That
know,
look,
but today
this
you
is
see
not just some key actors just coming in and
yeah,
saying we want,
but you see they take
as a
you
Yoruba
see,
person,
this is
nobody has
this is
consulted
all
nothing.
no, but this is all been born out of grievances that people have against one grievance or the other that people have against the central government. So I think all we need to do is convene a national truth and reconciliation conference or
Mm,
whatever we'll call it.
yeah.
And well, all the key stakeholders in the country, the major tribes, and it's not three
Mm,
major tribes now. We bring in the southeasterners as well, the Jaws,
mhm,
you know,
absolutely.
bring everyone to the table and actually thrash out things in a very matured and we don't Nigeria doesn't need to break up. What unites us more, we have
Mhm,
more that unites us than divides us, and I think
absolutely. Yes.
there's strength in diversity. It's such a beautiful country. I mean, Nigeria is blessed with so much. I mean,
Yeah. I know that they are saying that the
from one
colonial master actually brought us. I
from
said,
one end.
without that, we won't have Nigeria as it is. And you need
Oh
to
yeah,
understand one thing,
oh
you
yeah.
know, we are stronger together.
I know
That is what I believe.
there's even you see in everything to every cloud there's a silver lining. There's been a blessing to them even bringing us together, because if you look at
Mm.
it culturally, and like you rightly said, I mean, from one end of the country to the other is so blessed.
There is no nation.
The cuisine, the language, the
You know
cultural
the irony of the
experiences.
whole thing. You know the irony. They
Mm.
are asking the British government. I don't think they are aware of what it means to be in the United Kingdom. It's not just a name. It
Well,
says United Kingdom.
exactly.
That's why they have four colors.
Exactly. And
You know
the UK will be seen to be trying to even divide
exactly because at different
a country that they even united in the first, they brought together, they amalgamated in
and
the first place.
I am really happy that they're able to exercise their rights. You understand? I'm happy they're able to go out, but I would have felt that would have been much more, you know. I don't see the Scottish people in Nigeria trying to say that they want independence are walking on the streets of Lagos or Abuja to say we want independence. So are they asking for support? Okay, well, I get that they are asking for support, but I feel that they really need to have a referendum. That is the place to start. But this one that we want Yoruba nation like that, no, let's go through the process. So that you are able to have that, that you have that standing. You have what it takes to be able to talk. Do you understand? And at the end of the day, that could be a leverage, to tell the federal government to say, see, this is our grievances. Do you understand? But just trying to say that, oh, once we have a Yoruba nation, no oppression. Who says? Who says? Remember that the problem that we have in the south region, at that time, the south, at least southwestern region, Awolowo and Akitola. You understand what I'm trying to say? It will always happen. It doesn't matter. I know of people who are within the Biafra fold. Do you understand? There was a time that I saw this video, I think about a week ago, and everybody was there. I don't know where it was, whether one of the southeastern states, and people were really going on Biafra. We're not going back on Biafra. Then one guy came and said he was Biafra too. He said, but they have turned it into an Igbo thing. And I was shocked. I'm like, what does it mean by Igbo? Yeah, Igbo. And what the guy was saying, I think the guy was probably from, I think, should I say Akwa Ibom? There are some areas that they are not considered like core Igbo.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Take for instance, what's his name? This guy from Delta, Dakibo. I mean, what's his name? Is it Dakibo? That militant leader.
Oh yeah, Dokubo or something.
Dokubo, yes. The guy was saying that they are not even talking to them, and some people are staying somewhere and they are counting them as part of people. And this is the kind of thing that we're saying, So why is it? You can see that the mistake in the federal present state is still being carried out now, where they are trying to say, okay, fine, let everybody go their way. No. It doesn't work like that. We're already here together. And I think this is why Obasanjo, the former president, is being very bad, because he says it. And his administration, you saw it. It was for the first time, I see his administration is the template that I think Nigeria going forward should adopt. Because when the setup of his administration, his ministers, it was proportional representation of every single of south, east, west, north. Proportional representation. It is true. It is true that former President Buhari made things worse. I'm sorry, it was somebody that many Nigerians, interestingly, even from he has like a trust. They voted for him in Lagos. Okay, maybe Tinubu factor was there, but the truth of the matter was that when he came in, it was just too tribal. And they are the ones that are creating this issue. That is one of the reasons. Honestly, if you ask me at that time, that was why I supported Sunday Igboho, is the action he was taking. But I did not support the level of Oduduwa nation. Do you understand? But he has a point.
I would never. I don't think I will ever support the secessionist agitation.
No, same here.
I'm a nationalist.
To the cause. Look at the entire world. Look at the world has changed. Even in China. In China, where they usually don't have anybody, now they have people from almost everywhere. I've been seeing some videos. Thank God for YouTube. Thank God for the internet. There are some things I'm seeing. People that you will not expect to be. I mean, look at it, right? Kemi Badno vying to be the first black leader of one of the foremost political parties.
I think it's even the oldest. I think it's supposed to be the oldest political party in the world.
Exactly.
So
look at that. We should be borrowing that. Because when we start doing this, then what will happen when Yoruba nation comes together? Say for instance, then the Osun State will now say that your state is chancing them. So Osun State will now say which we want to go. Maybe by that time, I will be forming nation street by street, so everybody will be You understand? You know, in all
I don't,
seriousness,
I don't, I don't,
I
I
think
don't, I don't even think it's going to happen because, quite frankly, it's going to signal the division, the total division of Nigeria, because everybody will now queue and want to leave.
I,
So
I don't think that people actually care that, you know, when we say Nigerians, that sort of leverage is not going to happen again.
yeah,
Go and
yeah.
ask countries like Sierra Leone, Congo, or all those other smaller countries.
I mean,
It's
what?
what gave us the sort of cloud that we have is
Oh
the
yeah,
fact that is
it's
the
the strength,
integration
strength of
that we
strength
have.
of numbers. Yeah, the strength in numbers.
There is strength of numbers. There is
Um,
strength of numbers.
and I think this is what people are losing sight of, because when you look at the achievements Nigerians have had across the world, it's not because they come from the southeast or north or whatever. You just hear one Nigerian has done this an amazing thing in one corner of the world. You know, all those things will be lost.
Okay,
You know,
yeah, I agree, but I believe that we've had irresponsible administration, and I'm sorry that of President Buhari was absolutely irresponsible. Honestly, they are
well,
set up.
I don't even, I
Remember
don't.
the military set. Remember the representation in the military under President Buhari, Air Force, Army, the Navy. They were all Northerners. Why would you do that? And some were saying, "Oh, we don't look at it like that." Come on, get real. We are not. We are all different. Do you understand? We're
So,
different regions.
but because we look at this thing like this, sometimes it clouds. It's sad that Buhari did what he did, but even then, it's because he has that mindset as well. Because at the end of the
No, no,
day,
no.
should
You
it be
see,
about where people come from or whether they can do the job or
no,
not?
no. Yes, it should look.
You know,
I'm saying that the reality on the ground is that the reality necessitates, if we're going to strengthen our integration, if we are, the coexistence of the nation, if we're going to strengthen it, there are certain actions, steps, initiatives that we need to do. The other day when we were talking about it, I said, look, Yoruba and Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani can't just be doing ping pong between themselves. We have we have the southeast region. You understand? We have the southeast, and unfortunately, this is my view. I feel that in the southeast, the issue they've actually got is that there is no, they don't stand behind a consensus of leadership. Everybody, with the moment, okay. I remember saying this some years ago. I said, unless the North, the Hausa, Fulani, and Yoruba come together, grab grab an Igbo person that they feel can do the job and support him. I said, because it won't happen. Because if you look at each of the Easterners, each time there's going to be a leader. Say, for instance, they themselves are the one that will work against it, because it's always a matter of, if it's not me representing the Igbo people, nobody else is going to do it.
it's a very complex case.
You understand? I know it's much
It's
more, but on the face of it, that is the issue.
oh, I know. I fully agree with you. But what I'm just saying is that it's such a complex case that
I was in Lagos during the last election.
if we keep talking about it, we're
Yeah,
going to be
I
talking
was
about it
I
all
was
night.
in Lagos during the last election, the presidential election. Guess what? They were. You see, that is the beauty of it. I believe that the election in Nigeria is evolving. Anyway, that was my belief then. Okay, but what I saw Yoruba people actively for presidential election. They were supporting Obi. A lot of people, and I was asking the question. I said, okay, why you guys? I actually supported Obi as well. I did, but it's nothing. It's not that it's because I'm against Tinubu, but I felt, I've always said it. I think we should have an a southeastern president. That is high time that we have. We cannot, any Nigeria that has a sense of equity and justice and fairness. I know that is an unspoken rule, okay, but we cannot be having, we can't just be having a Yoruba person there. It doesn't matter what we want to say. Among Yoruba, we have lovely people, strong people, powerful people, the same virtue and the same evil characteristics. You can find it in Yoruba, you find it in Hausa Fulani.
Oh yeah,
You
there's
find
good
it
and
in
bad. There's
Samisha.
good and bad in everybody. Yeah.
Exactly. But some people were like, oh no, if we allow them, I said, no, who give you the right to say that? Who gives you the right to say that, oh, if you allow an Eastern to become president, and they will not allow? I said, but why did he did it now? When he entered, he favored his own people. Me. Let's call a spade a spade. I don't know
Yeah,
why people don't like saying it.
but you
It's
see,
the
this is
truth now.
what I'm saying today. That if we keep talking about this, because you can see it's a very complex case. Nigeria is a very complex country, full of sentiments. Full of excuses as to for everything. So there's one sentimental reason why people come up with.
Exactly.
So we just, if you drill down to the whole thing, you just see that the thing has been wobbly from independence. We never fixed the foundations. Now we're seeing what is happening now. The rest of the building is about to
I will
crumble.
see if I can find information about. Maybe we can find Sunday Igboho and bring him on. I say, okay, look, we
Oh
want
yeah.
to,
So
you know,
then
that
we
maybe should
can
speak
hear
to him.
from his side and see. Yeah.
There is a guy that I'm going to speak to, and I will find out from him if we can make contact with him.
Oh
I
yeah.
believe, so there
Because
to
there's always
actually
two sides. There's always two sides
and
to
I
a
want to
story.
say upfront to him that look, this is it. I'm a Yoruba person, but I don't support Oduduwa nation. That okay, convince me because I have my own, I have my reason. They have their reasons, and I'm going to be telling them that look, this is what we are looking at. So let's see what we can actually bring out of this. And I even like to even look for some of these, Biafran, leaders as well. Because I think when people are able to, speak in an open mind, I'm not naive about a lot of things. I know that some people that can talk to you and use you, you even know they are using you too. Do you understand? But that does not mean that the truth will not be said at the end of the day. You understand? So I think let's shift to
Let's
Mr.
shift to the
Shehu
next.
Sani. Yes, let's shift to Mr. Shehu Sani and El Rufai's wife. When I first saw this, he said, my head, I'm thinking, what the heck is that? But because I think previously they were all friends, though, all family friends. So I'm kind of surprised that what everything has gone south, like the presidency. So he said, Shehu Sani to Adiza, El Rufai wife, stop hanging around me, leave me alone. On the face of it, when you start here that you start thinking, is there? So I hope it's nothing else. You understand? So apparently, I think this has to do with. I think this is a Twitter um, post. It says new law of economics. This is from Adiza Ismail El Rufai. She said, "Go up." Okay, so the senator basically, Shehu Sani said, new law of economics. When the president travels out, taxes and prices go up. So I don't know why she did start go up. So apparently, then Senator Shehu Sani now replied, "I unfollowed you, and you unfollowed me, and you see the hang around me. Mommy, leave me alone, I beg." Can you make any sense out of that at all?
Oh boy. And they know their problem for Nigeria. I don't even get them. It's just sad. I mean, you're taking your petty differences. Just airing your dirty linen in public. It's just not. It's not worth it. All this, going back and forth.
Somebody said in the comment section, he said, it be like say trolling is in their El Rufai family blood.
Nigerians like to insult people. Sha. You just know.
Why do people have to say something? And I always tell people that look, all these insult things, you don't know how devastating it can be. Honestly, or it's
You can actually make a point without being insulted. So
exactly the moment you allow insult into you, that's it, you've lost the argument. Nobody wants to listen to you anymore because the other people that will now become emotional. Everything now becomes emotional.
When an argument gets on the emotional level, you lose sight of what even the whole thing was all about in the first place.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely.
But
Okay. Okay. Let's look at the last video. This is the one I really, really want to talk about. And this is so, it's very, very annoying. Very, very annoying. You know, let's look at this last video. You know, somebody ask you for money, and the next thing, I don't know what she was thinking. Her own sister, but I don't know. Maybe it's African sister, cha. Would that somebody?
Are you,
You know, in Nigeria, where they say that it's
are you sure
my
this? Are you sure this? Are you sure this is not a skit? Because Nigerians, everyone doing
no, no,
skits
no,
now.
no, no, no. This guy comes up with real. This is real stuff. When you listen to it,
Because
if
every
it's
Nigerian is a movie producer. Movie producer nowadays.
okay,
I be your top
are you
class.
listening to this?
Hey, girl, and I be your sister. Not the same place me and you come from. I beg, I need your help. Me and your husband help me, I beg.
Which kind help you they need?
Ma?
Which kind help you need?
I beg, my children, they need to go school. No, they feel. I be on the men, me on the men.
Your children not they go school, they not get papa.
And if you work now, he lost the work. He lost the work. So since that time, I never see work. Now, site, now they do like cooking work for site. All the place where they submit paper, they never call out for work. Now the reason, I beg, even to feed themselves, no easy. My husband and your husband brother, now your husband place come from. And you serve with my sister. I beg, na me dey talk.
Okay, how long you want to take they beg money when your children want to go school? How long? I mean the first sit down for us now. Now so they be and everybody now the condition hard for. If person can't give you money today, take go school tomorrow, the same thing. You know they work, you know they do anything.
Yeah, they work, money they pay me, no they reach to do anything.
And you go put your children for government school now. Go put them for government school. The way your ask we be for years, so now government and they support us. Now the way our coat reach now with the so you not get work. Now small money they pay you. Your children now, you go put them for private school.
No, this place where the government school no dey. It no dey. Nice Ogun State. No government school for here where we dey. The school they go know say na big head, in a small school. No government school at all. Yeah, don't go put them for there. You know they able to give them food because you know easy at all. Sometimes they don't even see food eat 1 square meal at all.
But you get money when you take the subscribe every day when you take the call. You not get they not the seafood they chop, but you the only the day online.
I dey borrow am money and na borrow. If I borrow 100 naira, they collect my 100 naira. Na person dey even help. Sometimes they share hotspot for me. If I go my work, they share hotspot for me. Na borrow dey borrow this that. Me I want see money by that. I dey borrow. I beg you, man, pay. They even give them food. No easy at all.
My sister, I not get money, or not vex. I not get. I just see my office follow you talk today. I not get money. Miss, as condition still hard for myself, so now say still hard for my family for Benin. As I there, so my children know they pay school fees. Now government school, now that they go, now free. So I not get money. Where your husband go find work?
Ma?
I say make your husband go find work.
He dey fine. I say what the place where he submit paper, they never call am. He dey fine. Say you no see that. People papers everywhere. They never call am for work. The papers dey for everywhere.
I thought it would just be another quick night. My husband surprised me and drove me crazy.
So, the later part of that video, the gentleman on the right side of the screen now made a comment, you know, and what he said, I'm like, the guy really made a lot of sense. You know, it's just that we just don't have enough time. You know, I will have played that video there. But what the guy said is that he said there's nothing wrong with you saying no, I don't have. He said, but why record the video? In this life, there's nobody. The guy said he is always very careful. He said because you see, life is very delicate.
Very
Today you
transient,
can be on top.
very transient too. You know, because you don't know who can be what tomorrow.
Exactly, that you don't know. That's what the guy said. He said you don't know who can be. He said you have seen that woman see finish. He said why that what he is so mad about, and I, I believe we are as well. Why record it? What is the essence? Why are you? This person is begging you. Is
Why are
that
you
supposed to be a
why are
content?
why are you humiliating that person? Yeah.
Now, if that woman sees that thing, he said it's not even so much. He said, look, you are not entitled to look after or give the woman anything. He said, but then you could have told her outright, they can't kill you for it. I don't have. End of story. But what to put it online to
And
make her
besides,
look like he said, so the woman said, he said, if that kind of person. He said that is why somebody like that will go and join any witchcraft cult or
so
whatever.
the reality is that that person, she didn't give. I'm sure she didn't give that person money, and then you still humiliated her. You know, so it's not
Exactly.
nice. It's not a very nice thing to do.
Exactly. You know,
So it's just
why would you? So the guy said, he said that is why some people that when you don't have any problem, that is how you create problem for yourself. Said that kind of woman now, she doesn't have anything to lose. She's bitter. She's looked around and she's seen that this person has not just merely said no, but this person has humiliated me, put me out there, people begging, are begging.
I don't think she realized, but does she think the woman enjoys begging? The woman clearly doesn't. I mean, it's
Definitely.
it's condition will make crayfish bend now. You know
Yeah.
you can't.
The guy said, he said one of the things that a lot of people forget is that situation can change. Life is
Of course,
very constant.
life is transient too. Very transient. So they say something in Nigeria. No condition is permanent.
No. I think for this woman, I don't think that. I think she believes that it doesn't apply. I think she believes that it doesn't apply to her at
life is.
all. Eh?
She should go and see people. I mean, history is littered with stories like this. Now, you need to be careful. Don't look down on people. Don't look down on people.
This one,
If
this
you're not
one
going
is
to,
not
if you're not going
just.
to, if you're not going to help her, there's no point humiliating her by recording her. There's no,
You don't have to say anything at all. You didn't have to okay.
Okay, you are having a tough time too. Maybe you don't have money.
Yes, the guy said he said, look, that he's aware that things are not that rosy for everybody like that, abroad. That a lot of people abroad do a lot of wonderful things, helping people. I know. And I'm like, you damn right, bro. It's true. We know that. But for somebody to now come along and now take advantage of that, for somebody to now say, okay, fine, I haven't said all of that. Why record the woman? Why record? Then you now put it online. That lady's husband too spoke there. Although I don't know whether they didn't show where he was asking her how much would you need to be able to feed and do some business, and that was said 300,000. And you see the way the girl was looking at the husband, like, what are you trying to do? Somebody like that. That guy, although like I said, I did see. I think the guy was willing to help because the guy asked, said, how many children have you got? Said 3 children. So he said, okay, if you have to, that is it. How much is their school fee? He said 100,000. He said, you mean for each child? He said, no, the 3 of them, 300,000. He said, sorry, 100,000 for the 3 of them. That's what he said. Yeah, that's what she said. So I think the guy was trying to look at it that, it's not bad. You'll be able to. The lady in the latter side of the video was looking at the man with some the look that says, what are you trying to do? Those kind of people, even we have them in Nigeria too, who live in Nigeria. You understand? We have people like that. And they are the people that make things very hard for fellow Nigerians. Because we will tell them that I don't have anything. I don't even have anything to send you. Then their dog will enter the living room. Then they will bring a whole bowl of chicken, give their dog to eat. And then they will be telling their own fellow family member to say, sorry, I don't have anything to give you. Those who are lost, who think they've arrogated to themselves that I'm all right, Jack. I don't need anybody. So with arrogance, and God usually humble people like that.
You might not exactly because you might not need anybody today, but who knows tomorrow? So
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I hate arrogant people. I honestly, I didn't say dislike. I hate, and God hates proud people.
proud people, yeah. God doesn't like proud people.
Have confidence within yourself. Yes, have a balance. Dose of ego. It's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. Or pride, knowing that where you are today is God that put you there. But when some people come and refuse to respect, leadership. When people come and refuse to, respect leadership, they arrogate to themselves that, how dare you talk to me like
Okay.
you are a god.
There's a fall coming. There's a fall coming just around the corner.
No, quite frankly, I have had quite a few encounters with people like that, and they're quite young. They nobody can talk to them. They're like they don't even respect their parents.
Because they haven't seen life now. When you haven't seen life, you must
They feel that they are victims of life.
no.
They believe they are victims of life, and they don't know that God has, God bring people to their life for, such a time as this to rectify. What that guy said, honestly, I even listened to it. The guy said a lot of things. Honestly, I know that this is not the big mic, but the guy said something that resonated with me. That, you see, that is always good for people to be calling and checking people up. It is not until when you need help.
Of course.
Guess what? When he said it, I was like, I've done stuff like this, honestly. And the guy, in fact, what the guy said really hit me. You know what he said? He said that is called using. I was like, shake it. I said, but I'm not a user now. I'm not a user. He said, no, So it was almost like the guy was even talking to me. I don't know the guy from Adam. I've seen his video once. I don't really follow. I've subscribed to him. But
what he said makes sense.
That one thing, he said that it was lambasting the girl that recorded, but he also lambasted people that were in Nigeria as well. He said nobody owes you anything. He said, but you must understand that a lot of people from abroad have sent you money. I have loads of friends who have sent loads of money to family members. They will say, omo ya mi, omo baba mi, like now. Then one say the last one they can't compress the thing, can't squeeze the thing. After they squeeze, I can't put time. Meanwhile, Alaye say he's dancing in a email. Say, ile ti duro. He now go there. Now see that they be putting, it's like our virtual background. What the heck? Honestly, I have seen those kind of stuff there. Honestly, like I said, it made me realize that I myself have never thought about it like that. And I'm thinking, and I used to have some uncles, back in the day that I used to hate. When they say you go and do when you're going to school, go and do 5 bara. You didn't see that try to log on the deal. You will now go there and say, Uncle, what you lost? I remember when they go and say, hey, what you lost?
You go just say, calculation on number, calculation on number.
I mean, look, I said, anyway, okay, we'll leave this one for our talk show because anyway, well, that's it. But I think I'm still going to find out more information, honestly, because this is quite interesting. I said what that guy said shook me tonight. Although I wanted to use it. Well, we used it for something else. But what the guy said, it hit me, and I'm like, it is true. That a lot of us do it and we don't even realize it. We do not see the interpretation of those kind of action. The guy said that, he said those people, sometimes when they want to help, he said they won't help you. He said because the only time you come is only when you need something. Well, the moment you are sorted, like this in East London, man, we'll sort you up, man.
Your Cockney accent is coming back.
When you are sorted, like in East London, man.
When you saw it, mate. When you saw it, mate.
You saw it, mate. Like that guy say, "I'll come all right now." So how's everything? Come. When was the last time I saw you? You laugh at that before you have the guy. You should now remember that before you shoot, you better think of your own. Anyway, Well, okay,
You know.
thanks so much anyway. So, you know,
Oh
obviously,
yeah.
it's Monday. So happy Monday already. So when
Happy
the new week,
Monday. Yeah, that's true. It's Monday
yeah.
already. Yeah.
So tomorrow now, definitely, or today rather, you know, later in the day. So we're looking at 8 o'clock. We'll be able to make time, and so we just say good night here.
All
So
right.
from
Good
me
night,
tonight,
folks.
good night, folks. Thanks everyone, and
Bye.
we'll see you later in the day at 8 p.m.
Okay.
Thanks. Good night, and God bless.
God bless.